It's recording.
I get that.
Okay. Welcome to our YouTube channel. I'm Bree.
I'm Josh.
And we are so excited. We've been wanting to do this for a really long time now. But we're so glad that we just went for it. So this is our first YouTube video ever. And we're so excited. So we really wanted an outlet where we can show you guys our personalities and just bring you in on our life as a couple. And so we're really excited. We're going to be doing like vlogs. We're going to be talking about marriage, what we've learned in marriage. We're just going to bring you guys in our life. And we're really pumped about it. So today we wanted to start off with a Q&A just to let you guys get to know us a little bit better. I asked on my Instagram for some questions that you had for Josh and I, and I got a lot of great questions. So we're super pumped, and if you want to get to know us a little bit more, then just keep on watching.
Okay, so we're going to tell you a little bit about how we met and a little bit where we started. So I went to CAK in Knoxville, and she went to Hendersonville High School in Hendersonville, Tennessee, and we both went to UT. And I remember my freshman year, I saw her on social media.
Oh.
And I told all my roommates that were playing football with me that I was going to marry that girl and when she got here. And so, well, I did that. I married her. But funny story is when we played Oklahoma, I said we were texting. She was on a sorority.
We had never met at this point.
No, we had never met at this point.
We were like doing the millennial thing. Like,
yeah, we were just texting
other,
a lot.
like,
little honeymoon talk, you know, like miss you so much, honey.
Yeah.
Oh,
and we'd
my
never
goodness.
met before, which looking back is weird, but like, I don't know.
But anyways, so
we had I was a freshman in college. I had just rushed KD, and we were on our little trip in Gatlinburg where we get to bond with the girls and stuff, and that was the same weekend as the Oklahoma game.
And then so I said I was going to score a touchdown for you, and
first of all, I was like, gag this guy. This is so cringe. Like, what do I say? All the girls are like, oh, that's so cute. And I was like, if he does this, I have to know that if he did score, it was for me.
Yeah, and so we were trying to figure out how would she know that it was for her. So
I talked to the girls, and I was like, what's the, like, something he could do it's
really embarrassing.
That's sort of embarrassing, but not too embarrassing. So
that, like, people wouldn't really know what's going on.
Right. So I was like, I want to know if he scores, he can do something in the end zone that I know it was for me. So I was like, just hold up a heart. I was like, hold up a heart like this. If you do that, I know it was for me. Yeah.
And so, well, long story short, I scored. And after I scored, I high-fived everybody. But then I put up a big old heart that she knew it was for her.
There was a video of it.
There is a video of it?
Yeah.
I'm in the end zone. I throw up the heart and like all of that. You didn't even see it, but I know you felt it in your spirits. Yeah, but no one really asked me what I was doing, but
Two plays later.
It was for you, babe.
2 plays later.
No, it wasn't 2 plays later.
Oh.
It was in the fourth quarter.
Just kidding.
I hurt my ankle really bad, and I ended up having surgery. But honestly, like, if I didn't have surgery...
You were out for the season.
Like, I was out for the season. But if I didn't have surgery, like, we wouldn't have been as close. No. Because football is very time-consuming, very stressful. And so it was really, like, God-given that I got hurt and
we spent
able to spend more time with her and kind of figure her out and get to know her more. And it was a lot of fun. Now we're
married.
We're stuck.
That's crazy.
No,
we've been married for. You're moving the tripod.
I'm sorry.
A newbie, it's fine. We've been married for a year and since last June. So we've been together for 5 years, married for a little over a year. So that's a little backstory on us in case you don't know. I will actually put our wedding video in the description box below if you're interested in watching that. Our videographer was so great, and
I bawled my eyes out. It's so annoying.
He did. Okay.
He literally made the entire video of me crying.
It's fine. It's fine.
I mean, it's good. It's just
So let's start with some questions.
Okay.
Taylor Rogers asks, what was y'all's favorite part about UT?
Favorite part about UT? Probably all the different cities traveling on away games that we experienced. That you
I
traveled
was
with
gonna
me.
say football was probably that's all we did really was football on the weekends.
Yeah, I mean, that's my life.
So that was like all our life was during college. So I think that was definitely our favorite part was the football.
Yeah.
Easy
Because we
question.
traveled, so we got to see some cool cities, so it was fun.
Yes. Everything is about babies.
Okay, this one's from Peyton McKenzie Pittman. Favorite first year of marriage memes?
Oh my
Memories.
gosh. You go first.
She just switched that up on me. Favorite first year of memes. You take the step into marriage and then you finally are with that person 24/7. So, I don't know, you get to know that person on a different level, obviously. I'm just fine. There's still a lot of memories, like beach vacations, but I mean, not even that.
Jamaica was fun. Our honeymoon was really fun.
Yeah.
But I think just getting to be together all the time.
Because we're like best buds.
Yeah.
Aww.
We're best buds.
No, we enjoy each
but we're like best friends, which I think is a really important like foundation to have. And we've always been this way. Everything he does, I do. Everything I do, he does. Like we just are always together. So I think favorite memories are just being at home, watching movies, being together all the time, I think. Yeah. And with our puppies is our favorite. Okay. Peyton McKenzie also asked, what is y'all's love language? Do
you go first.
Do you not know what your love language is?
I mean, I do, but you go first.
Okay. Mine is acts of service and words of affirmation. Those are mine.
I mean, mine is acts of service and ours is kind of the same though. Like love language.
I feel like we need to read that book.
What book?
The love language. See.
We have. I'm not
Actually, that is very important because
it is important.
The way you receive love, you want to give love. So if I love words of affirmation, I try to give him words of affirmation, but that could not be the way he receives love. He could receive love in physical touch. So I could feel like I'm loving him so much in this way, but he's not receiving it as much as he would be if I was doing his love language.
Yeah.
If that makes sense. What degree did Josh graduate with?
Same. Communications.
Lacey Milliken asks, what is your biggest pet peeve about each other?
You go first.
Are you sure? Okay. My biggest pet peeve is Josh will open things. Like, for instance, you open a Band-Aid. You tear off the little plastics, you tear off the paper, and you leave it right there on the counter, and the trash can is right there. He leaves all
That is not true at all.
Yes. If I took this camera into the kitchen, well, I cleaned it up now, but he leaves like wrappers.
No, I don't.
Everywhere. He doesn't.
Maybe sometimes.
But it's okay. But that's my biggest pet peeve.
That's the biggest one.
I mean,
let's go then.
The one that's on the top of my head. Yeah.
Okay. Well, mine is when she puts a load of laundry, it sometimes stays in there for like 12 hours. And our clothes smell mildewy. She doesn't like that.
Next question.
No,
because it's true.
Yeah, it is.
Okay. ABZ2009 asks, what are your favorite things about each other?
Oh, that's easy. I love her smile, and she's a very go-getter type of person. She is very hardworking, and beautiful, obviously.
Okay.
And she's like a very people person. Like obviously she has Instagram and all that, but we don't have I don't have to have like a boys' night. Like she is like fun to be around. Like my guys like to be around her, so it's fun to have her there too. I mean, there's a lot about you that I love, obviously.
Aww, you're cute. Okay. My favorite things about Josh. Well, one, he's handsome. You're a hunky monkey, first of all.
Okay, let's get
What else do I love about you? I love everything about you. I love how generous he is. He's very generous. He's always thinking about other people and doing for other people. He'll take the shirt off his back to help somebody else. I love that about you. Also, you're really funny. Like, you never know what's going to come out of his mouth, ever. You don't know what he's thinking. You don't know what he's going to say. And even if I'm mad at him, he'll say the most bizarre thing. And I'm like, what? And I'll just
Gotta get her laughing.
We're always laughing. That's one thing that I
That
absolutely love.
that is like a very good marriage tip. Never stop laughing.
Never stop flirting.
Never
too.
stop flirting or laughing. Yeah, like life is too short to like be like.
Agreed.
Just, I don't know, just be happy. Like, just take jokes, make jokes, and just laugh together.
And you're really, really good with kids. That's one thing. I know he'll be an amazing dad one day, so that's another thing I absolutely love about him. Taylor Rogers asks, any advice for freshmen in college? I'm going to UT. Well, yay. Go Vols.
Let's go.
What's some advice? So I would say not to put pressure on yourself. I think one thing in college is everyone feels that pressure to figure out what you want to do with your life for the rest of your life. And I think the last year of college, I realized like what you do after college might not be what you're going to do for the rest of your life. Yeah. It's just going to be a door that will open another door. An opportunity opens more opportunities. So I would say not to put as much pressure on yourself with knowing what you want to do for the rest of your life, because college is the funnest time of your life. It's when you find out like who you yes, for me it was.
Oof. Out of college is fun.
Yeah, out of college is fun too, but you really get to learn more about yourself, and I just feel like it's a really pivotal time in your life. So just do everything, meet everyone, and just have fun, and don't just put so much pressure on yourself.
Yeah, and like some freshmen I see go like absolutely crazy, and they just follow everybody. And I would just say just be who you are and let people love you for who you are. And I wouldn't fall into the college atmosphere, because it's a bad one. And I mean, it can be good and bad, but
it can be
if you get if you get caught up in that, it's hard to get out of it when you're done with college, and it'll stay with you. So
surround yourself with people that are positive, and you really just find out your true friends in college. So always find those people that will do anything for you, no matter what. They're always going to be there for you. They're supportive, even if you don't want to hear it. Like, just those good people.
Yeah, and find a good church too. Like that's, I mean, you have so much going on, but the Lord is like the most important thing.
I feel like it would have been so easy for me to stray, but I met him within the first month of college, and we were going to church every weekend, and I'm just so thankful for that, because I could have easily just strayed and not made a priority for me. But I would definitely say that that's very important. So
okay, I'm saying what's his job a lot.
Yeah. Like, okay. Winter B. Bryan.
Okay. What do I do? I'm in the family business right now. It's a medical records management company. We are also in the process of starting our own sports complex here in Knoxville. That's some big news that is about to come out. But I can only say a little bit about that. That's why you see on my Instagram that I train on Saturdays, absolutely free. I just love to train kids. I love to mentor kids. The sports complex, I want it to be like inner city based, like for unprivileged kids. It's really exciting to see what God's doing.
When are babies happening? The golden question.
Everybody asks if she's pregnant and all that stuff. Which she's not pregnant.
Who the heck asks someone if they're pregnant? I'm like, girl, do I look pregnant?
No, they just want you to have a baby.
Not this person didn't ask that, but some people are like, you were wearing a high-waisted skirt in your last photo. Are you pregnant? I'm like,
that's it now, ladies.
I feel like there's so much that we want to do, and
we got a lot going on right now.
We're just enjoying being together and like being married, and I feel like maybe in the next couple years we'll start considering. He's like, yesterday.
We'll see what happens.
Yeah, well, next question. I can't wait to be mom. I literally cannot wait. That is like
She'll
my
be a great
goal.
mother.
That's like my dream, but like right now, not right now, in a
Mm-hmm.
couple years. Fave restaurant ever from Meg M. Stewart. 1, 2, 3.
Tzatziki's.
Next question. After a year of marriage, what marriage advice would you give to your followers?
I would say, don't ever stop communicating about how you feel.
Struggle bus.
Yeah, I struggle with sharing how I feel. Sometimes I keep it down. You gotta let the person know how you feel, and you never know what that person's going through, and expectations is a big thing. You have an expectations of like your spouse, and what you're expecting going into marriage. That's what you really have to evaluate. Because
But you also
you
have
have
to
like
voice those expectations as well, because
yeah.
would expect something from you without voicing it to you, and you wouldn't give it to me, and I'd be like,
Yeah.
why aren't you doing this? And he's like, I didn't know that's what you wanted me to do, you know?
Yeah.
So have clear, realistic expectations of each other, even if it requires sitting down and going, this is what I expect from you, and this is what you expect from me, etc.
Literally just go 100% for her and expect nothing, and then go 100% for me and expect nothing. And I promise it works out.
Really
Like it's
hard for me,
you meet in the
but-
middle and it's perfect. And that's really big marriage advice.
Where was y'all's first date?
Chili's.
It really was. Chili's in like the bar area. It was like full. And they were like, do you want to sit in this area? We were like, sure. So we sat like in the little corner.
Yeah.
And we got our chocolate molten cake.
I was shaking out of my boots.
No, you weren't. No, you weren't. That was like our first official date. We would do silly things. I remember the one time we went to like this haunted house, like this abandoned house. That was like one of my favorite nights.
You couldn't, you were just holding my hand. You couldn't let go.
Okay, bye. Next. Bye. Okay. Is Josh supportive of the blogger life?
Absolutely. I'm actually like very supportive, actually. I tell you all the time, because it's very hard working.
Used to it.
No, I have, but it's also, you see how hard she works, and how she deals with a lot of people and companies, and I don't know, it's very, behind the scenes it's hard.
Yeah.
And she loves it, she enjoys it. If she's happy with it, then it's all
and he takes majority of my, not since I've had this tripod, but he really did take all my pictures for the longest time, and he would be publicly humiliated, and
no,
you used to.
I would just be like, this is really embarrassing, but at the end of the day, I didn't care. I don't know what's going on.
Yes.
Sometimes.
Okay.
Y'all know y'all were the one at such a young age, struggling with that myself.
So I think how I knew you were the one. We did not have like an easy breezy relationship. I just want to say that. We were not like perfect. We have argued, we've struggled. Like we went through a struggle bus for like before we got engaged, because it's like that pivotal moment of like, okay, are we going to do this? And do I want to spend forever with you? Or like, it's really hard to, that point in your life is difficult for some people, or it was for us.
I mean, it was a lot of prayer, and
it was a lot of pressure that young as well. But I would say I looked at his characteristics and who he was as a person, and I was like, I know I'm in love with him. I know I love him, but when you're sitting thinking about who am I going to marry, you have to really look at like their character, their characteristics as a person, like. And I just couldn't see, I know everyone says this, but like I couldn't see myself. I thought about my wedding day and I was like, I literally can't see anyone else standing there. Like I was like, I know he is the one for me, because I just couldn't fathom or imagine what it would be like without him. So that's how I knew. Sorry if that's cliche, but it's true.
That's good. At the end of the day, we were in love with each other, and she was my best friend, and I couldn't see myself with anybody else, and didn't want to be with anybody else, and I knew God brought her in my life for a reason, and she's such a powerful girl, and I love her very much. Okay, next question.
Thanks, Megan.
For Josh, the best thing about playing at Tennessee and Go Vols. Go Vols. The best thing about playing at Tennessee, it was My hometown, and it was.
I forget about that.
Yeah, was playing in Neyland, and I've been going there since I was a kid, and all the memories I have in there, and just the people I met while playing there. I have so many connections now in Knoxville. I mean, obviously it was a great experience and one of the best places you can play, and wouldn't take it back for the world, but it was fun.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, stance on how a first date should go.
Who's that one from?
Hannah Edward.
What about you?
I would just say really just get to know the person and just figure them out a little bit.
Do a date where you can really like get to know them.
Yeah,
Like,
ask questions.
don't go to a restaurant where there's TVs everywhere. And do something where you like don't go to a movie.
I'm very easily distracted.
Yeah, don't go to a movie. Like, do something like, I don't know,
Go to
a
dinner.
picnic or something like
Picnic. That's
that.
pretty big for a first date.
Really?
Yeah.
If a guy was like, "Hey, like I got something planned,"
I might get a little
and
too
like
serious
we
after
drove
that.
out, had like
Nah.
a blanket and some food, that would be so cute. What do you mean?
I
See,
mean,
this
you
is
can
what-
go for it. Go
boys,
for it.
Y'all need to watch this video because, like, what would you do for a first date? What's your ideal first date?
Take you to dinner.
Well, yeah, but what else?
Get to know you.
That's it.
Ask questions.
That's it. Just go to dinner.
Yeah, go to dinner. It's a good start.
Yeah, I guess that's true.
And see how things go. You don't want to get too crazy. What attracted you both to each other? Favorite thing about each other? That was from Hey Lady, 1978.
Okay, all I can think about is the first day I met you. So, I'm at the Kappa Delta house. Josh is with a couple of his friends, and one of my girlfriends came up to me and was like, "Hey, like, Josh is wanting to hang out. He wants to invite you. Like, do you want to come with us? They're going to come pick us up." I was like, "Oh my gosh, you're going to look okay?" Like, okay. Because it was the first time meeting, and we had been talking for a while.
I was in a boot.
He was in a boot. So,
Crutches.
anyways, he gets out of the car with his like messy Justin Bieber swoopy hair, and he had the blue eyes, the pearly whites, and he just comes up with that big old smile, and he's crutching over to me. He's so cute. And I was like, oh my gosh, he's so cute. So not only was he cute, but he was like sweet. I'm like a sucker for like a sweet boy. Like, I'm not about those like mean jerk boys. Like, I like the like sweet boys, and he was just so sweet. If I like read you guys our text messages from back in the day,
They're
we would be like,
embarrassing. They're embarrassing.
but he was so
It was
sweet.
like we were in middle school.
I know.
Again. Like, it was bad.
I, like, still
look
have
back at it,
screenshots.
I'm literally like mortified.
No.
Obviously, she's beautiful. But I wanted to see what type of girl she was. Like, beauty is, I mean, there's a lot of beautiful girls, but I wanted to see her as a person. I feel like I'm oversaying the same thing.
Well, think
I've said the same thing. We're done. We're done. That was so many questions.
No, one more. We have to finish the video. You can't just be like, bye. How do y'all keep the romance alive? There's days I want to kill my hubs, smiley face. Girl, there are days where I want to kill him too. But honestly,
she just keeps coming back.
but
Loving on me.
I say just laugh, like we said earlier. Always flirt, always laugh. Just do something nice for the other person. Like,
hang out together. Like, don't be on the phone. Like, and just be with each other. Really.
solid. Favorite places to travel together?
Oh my goodness. We've been literally everywhere.
Tortola was the best place
That was
we've
the best
ever
place
been
ever.
to. In the British Virgin Islands, right? Or is that U.S. Virgin Islands?
I don't know. Whatever, Virgin Islands. Seriously.
Okay, so we went on this boat and we got to go to all the keys and we snorkeled out there and saw like sea turtles and barracudas and like the most amazing snorkeling.
The
we've
water
ever
was
done.
just beautiful.
It was awesome. We loved that place. That was probably our favorite place we've ever traveled. Okay, so that's it for now. I hope that we didn't bore you guys with all our...
No, yeah, we didn't bore you.
Thanks
for listening.
I hope not. But I hope you guys enjoyed our first YouTube video. Oh my gosh. But give us some ideas of what videos you guys want to see. You can comment below or send me a DM on Instagram. My Instagram handle is at @BrieDoddSmith and Josh's is at JoshSmith_25. So you guys let us know. We're so pumped to take on this journey with you guys and share our lives with y'all.
Let's go.
Is that it?
Let's do it.
Is that it?
That's it.
Okay. Bye!